Previously in Doraken. While the hounds celebrate the previous night with a hearty breakfast, they were approached by Yenton Wyland, the leader of Yarrowford's Carpenter Guild. The gnome told the heroes that the repairs turned out to be cheaper than anticipated, and they had decided to improve the Skynomad in turn, including new weapons, a laboratory, a lounge area, and upon the request of Aurora, also a jacuzzi.
And the bartender?
Yes, there will of course be a bartender, one of the crew members. With the Skynomad...
What's his name?
It's what's his face? It's Shelby.
Oh, yeah.
It's like an incredibly long time.
One mojito coming up. With the Skynomad once more able to take flight, the heroes venture to the city of Uva'Kheratal, or also known as Morning Hope, down here in south. Yes, in order to retrieve the Solar Staff for the champion of Myra, aka Karlgrim Stouthammer. Upon landing in town, the heroes made their way to the ruler, Luella Wisewind, also known as the Mariner, who told them that they should seek out an oracle named Jalela. They did so, encountering this, what is called Merfolk oracle, who had anticipated the hero's arrival and had summoned one of her knightly companions, is probably the term, to sail them out to sea, as the staff was located in an island called Taiyung. And so they were allowed to board the board dancer, captained by William Hart, or also known as Billy the Buccaneer. And so they set off. And it was a bit of a rough voyage for some, particularly Blake had some troubles.
Falling in the water.
He threw up a couple times, he fell overboard. Fortunately, he was saved by Naris in her water elemental form.
Was it that bad?
Yeah. It was incredibly bad. I think you dropped me like when I tried to get from the water elemental to the ship. I fell in. I did that.
Fortunately, all arrived at the Taiyung, and the people made their way inside this volcanic cave system, where they encountered some Marrows, as well as some Shahugans who had taken over this place. They did pose little problem. In fact, it was some giant sharks that turned out to be the problem. While they tried to retrieve and succeeded in retrieving a magical trifork of fish command, Blake almost had his foot bitten off by one of these sharks. But fortunately, a combination of a polymorph spell and reverse gravity, one of the sharks was transformed into a goldfish, eaten by a shark, and both died in the foreseeable explosion.
That's kind of...
There was also a small incident with a curse of avarice, where Blake wanted to possess the ring, and Aurora did not want to hand it over, and a fight.
We have a possessed ring now. Like.
Oh no!
Yeah, a curse. Fortunately, Davri intervened, claiming the ring and removing the curse from Blake.
I'm a paladin, so it's fine.
So this curse ring.
I'm still a paladin.
I was just ill paladin. The heroes then finally located the shrine where the soul staff used to be, but it had been taken. But fortunately, they retrieved it by combating the Marrow Queen. During the fight, Blake was almost knocked completely out, as in going unconscious underwater. But with his orcish heritage, Blake revived himself essentially and fired a killing blow at the Queen. And these 6 swords that she was using, because she had 6 arms for some reason, they turned into motes of light. They turned into motes of light before transforming into the new weapon of Myra, the Helio bow.
Which
you?
Yes. Well, it's not really mine. We have to give it to Calvin.
Is that dwarf guy?
What?
Is that dwarf guy?
Yes, he's the mean sheriff dude.
The bounty hunter.
Yes, that.
Not very long that.
But again, this journey to Taiyung takes about a week. So during the time, what you and Jay stayed behind?
We did in.
Yeah, in Uva'Kheratal.
Okay.
Both, just in case that the Skynomad needed to head out in order to retrieve your companions.
So a week
A week.
to just chill out and do stuff. Fuck man, I've been watching dancing for so long, and now I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with that time.
Too bad that they could only dance for 5 minutes.
I guess I'd pick up a few more spells, maybe, if I could.
Yeah, certainly.
Like I just had a thought, water breathing could be pretty good. I mean, maybe not anymore. Who has it? Who can do it?
Do it.
I can do
Alright,
it.
of course you can.
Scry comes back with the list. Pretty acute hydrophobia.
Remember, guys, your guy is afraid of water.
Because I guess it would be a good time for me to pick up some of that sort of the slightly more niche stuff that you maybe don't pick on level up, but
Oh yeah, you
would be handy.
can just buy any scroll and then copy.
Theoretically,
Yeah.
I mean, as long as wherever I am has that scroll.
Yeah, but if
But yeah, in theory.
Spells that pertaining water most definitely will be purchasable.
I mean, yeah. That makes sense.
come in water boys.
But I mean, other than that,
Yeah. Everything just if you
chill
had
out. What happened with
We do have a jacuzzi, apparently. for some reason.
just 4 days, it just looks like a shriveled up.
It's fine.
By the way, what happened to the whole? Because the last time I was saying, the last thing that happened was that not Jace, Davery had his mind blown.
Yes, again, his mind was blown back. During that time, he was guided by Philika through some of your memories.
My memories?
Including yours memories.
Oh, okay.
Yours was when you left Yarrowford.
Roger. Yeah.
And you all know the fact that he saw some of these memories. It was, you relived them at the same time as he saw them.
I have an illicit memory sphere in my inventory. Do I not have that anymore?
No, that was destroyed.
You also have a wish spell.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're doing other stuff now. We moved on.
Right. But I don't know.
I guess I guess I could pick up scrying if that's possible.
Scrying.
That would make a lot of sense. I know. For some reason, I've never picked that one up.
I don't think we've ever tried.
Again, and
we did.
Naras have a bad experience with
Do you have
Scry.
seeming? Do you have that spell?
No, Jace has seen.
Jace has seeming. Yeah, I did feel like someone did have that. Also, modify memory, I think, would come in incredibly handy if I could pick that one up.
Yeah.
At some
Fuck with
point.
people.
That's how much money that is. It 50 per level? Or is it more than that?
I can double check.
Yes, it's 50 per level.
It's not too bad,
Because
really.
it's the same as no.
So 500. So for 2 5th level spells, that's 500 GP.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
Again, I believe the road.
Okay, like that's to copy it down. You also do have to buy those spells.
That's true.
Yeah.
Unless
you have we know a wizard whose book you can
steal.
Can you
borrow.
can you borrow their homework essentially? Don't make it obvious.
But those would both be very handy.
Nice on the fifth. Now we can pester Seeker in 2 different ways. Huh?
Okay, so what level did you say?
2 5th level spells.
2 5th level. They will run about 4,000 gold pieces each. For,
Each?
Yeah, for
Just to get the scroll? Fuck me. So it'd be 8,000 for 500 GP.
Yeah.
To get those 2 spells.
You do have.
I do have that money, but that's a shit ton of money.
That is a shit ton of money, but however, we do also have
A shit ton of money.
Oh, yeah. Fine, okay, sure. Yeah, I'll pay that.
No.
So yeah, the old
I
Duchess fund.
I cannot find anywhere in my funds how much money I have. But it should be a lot.
I'll write those 2 down.
Last time we noticed that I had written 3 different things down.
You just add them all together. That's fine.
Let me just double check. How said Scry.
Oh, Martin, did you have a little thing for the trident?
No, I completely forgot.
It's okay. I think it's from the. It's just from the book, right?
It's in.
Probably not going to control any fish.
I have the card.
I guess it'd be great to figure out which spells I have I actually have the components for and get them. I think Magic Jar. I don't think I have the stuff for. Let me just double check that one. Probably kind of need that.
Yeah, but you also need something for the scrying spell, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's like a crystal or something like worth 1,000 gold pieces. Or 100, I can't recall.
Expensive being me.
Let's see here.
Magic Jar. I need a gem, crystal, reliquary, or some other non-ornamental container worth at least 500 GP. So I buy that.
Yeah, and of course, and for scrying it's 1,000 gold pieces, such as a crystal ball, silver mirror.
Alright, well I'll get that as well. So that's another 50.
He's a large dwarf, so I think he's a bit dwarf.
I will write these things down, so I make sure that I actually have them.
Small to large.
Because I have something art and luxury items.
Strange one.
That is nearly as cool as
500.
Yeah, no, it's
What was my options for scrying?
A crystal ball, a silver mirror, or some other reflective surface. Worth 1,000.
Badass. What would be cool?
I know that Naris has a. Yeah, I know Naris has a ice crystal of never melting ice. She uses.
Wait, Naris can scry?
Yeah.
How the fuck can I pick it up?
Because Naris has a really bad experience.
She's afraid of scrying.
Okay. She scrolled at you when you weren't.
No. I
Screw.
when Shelby was captured by that pirate ship.
Oh,
that Eldritch horror thing.
I thought it was when you were. Didn't you also when you were?
Yeah, that also went bad.
Two bad experiences with scrying.
Never again.
What about a tablet?
Yeah, a stone tablet.
Enhance? No, okay, but I'll get a mirror. A mirror.
Yeah. A scrying spell, just like.
Oh, worth 1,000 GP.
Right.
And you can sell these later, actually.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Probably not at the same price, but yeah.
It's a comically huge mirror. It's like way bigger than you want it to
a
be.
platinum. Like just a hand mirror, but it's like.
Yeah, but it's way more funny if it's just like a huge mirror that has a little. It costs 1,000 pieces. That's a lot of money for a mirror.
Can you just have like one of those mirrors that's like gem encrusted on the outside, like Sailor Moon style?
I don't know what that is. It doesn't say that reference, Doki. Cool. That's me. I don't know. I guess the rest of the time I hang out with Jace in the hot tub, and jacuzzi, and we really get to know each other. Actually, really kind of dive. I really kind of really learn all of his sort of secrets and his secret thoughts that he has.
Yeah. Well, he tells, among other things, the fact that he had relearned a lost memory of the fact that he actually knows Lord Mihala, who turned out to be his mentor. And the one who raised him.
And during that time, I'm like,
Yes, what's that?
But yeah, on the 4th day in the hot tub, you hear a voice inside your head.
Oi! Seeker! Oh, wrong number.
And the voice says, this is Malik. Now is the time to check out Matron Befriana. Find a scrying mirror to continue our talk. Look forward to it.
A scrying mirror?
You can roll either a history or an arcana check.
But I don't have any dice.
Oh, you need dice?
Sorry, I brought my dice. I just did it for you.
Yeah, but still need dice back there.
I'm not going to use your phone.
One day.
Are you insane? What if I roll for it?
Again, and just roll sneak attack.
So many dice, yeah.
So many.
What's that?
History or Arcana check.
I think Arcana is way better for
Should be.
For all
what's my name?
Eos.
Oh yeah. Ooh, natural 1. Very fun, very interesting, very good for me.
First roll of the day.
First roll of the long
Do we
time.
have the same dice?
Okay. Well, so there are only
Statistically, yes.
you have encountered one scry mirror here in town actually.
Wait, so the mirror that I bought for scrying is not a scrying mirror?
No, that's a mirror for scrying. This is a particular scrying mirror. The way it is different is because the scrying mirror works in the fact is if you stand in front of a scrying mirror and speak the name of another person standing in front of another mirror, the two mirrors will link.
Okay.
So essentially, FaceTime. And you saw one in town worth 10,000 gold pieces.
Right, but is it in a shop?
Yeah.
But it works all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can just...
You can, right, what I mean, I might... Okay, I go to the shop.
Yeah.
And I go in. Ding. And good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
Okay, yes, sir. I saw... That's a fine-looking scrying mirror you have over there.
It is.
Does it work?
Truly.
I see. I was wondering, so recently I had a bad experience with a scrying mirror. I bought from another shop. And I got it home and I was assured that it worked. And I took it home, didn't work. I plugged it in and everything, tried restarting it. Do I have to roll for maybe
deception check, yeah.
Yeah, sure. That'll be fine. What?
Hang on.
the Hildeganten.
Well, that is... Yeah.
Hang on.
31?
Yeah, that will work, yeah.
That information on the scrying mirror he got on the natural 1. What source of fountain of information would he have got with anything above 1?
Okay, so the 31 deception check. Working in extremes here. I'm like, okay. Anyway, I plugged it in, restarted it, and I brought it back to the shop, and they wouldn't give me a read. It was a bad situation for me. So I was wondering if I might test it first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before I buy it.
Certainly.
Okay, cool, thank you.
I will of course be nearby.
Yeah, then that's absolutely fine. That's great. Right. So I go to the mirror and I say, Malik.
And you see the surface like mercury start to ripple out.
Yeah.
And in front of you, you see now Malik in this reflection. And this Idris Elba is drowned. Good to see you, yes.
Oh, good to see you too.
You see, he looks over your shoulder. And who's that fella?
Oh, he's just a
Good day.
he's the owner of a local shop. Don't worry. Anything you can say in front of to me, you can say in front of him. I trust him implicitly. Do I need to roll for that as well?
No. He starts to talk to you, but in fact he's doing a feet scan.
Oh yeah, I speak these cats.
Yeah. So again, so you say something, but in fact you're communicating something else.
Yeah.
And during this, he says, "Well, as per your request, I have been in the Underdark, in Uva'Kheratal is the nation, and I have learned something.
Slow down,
Very well.
because this is probably several days ago that this happened. What you're talking about? It's called Rakendaris.
Uva'Kheratal.
Rakendal.
R-A-U.
R-A-U.
K-E-N.
K-E-N.
D-E-L-L.
Okay, Rakendal. Because I'll have to tell what this is
Yeah,
to
exactly.
other people, and I have no idea. Right, and I did ask you to do that.
Indeed. And during my stay there, I learned something. The Master Metrak, Matron Belfriana. He's going to a summit in some time to meet with King Taiyung Blackshield on the surface.
So she's the leader of the underground Dark Elves.
Yeah.
And something Black Shield?
Yeah, Taiyung Blackshield, the leader. Taiyung. T-U-V-A-R-K.
It's always like a hidden. Taiyung Blackshield is the leader of the Overground.
No, he's leader of Caracas. You fought him with him previously.
Right.
He was the guy who showed up right before we got
attacked.
fucked over by Doraken.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
a half-orc?
Hobgoblin.
He's a hobgoblin. Okay.
There is a difference, you know.
No, there is. Maybe it's because he used that. Maybe it's because we used that mini.
Yeah.
So in my head, he was
Again, they're all working for the Witch Queen.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's a bad guy, and they're going to summit to. Sorry, keep going.
They are going to join their forces and sweep across Novinia, marching down south. Meaning, if we want to kill the matron, we will need to do so before she and her army marches.
Right. And you think that killing the matron would actually put a stop to the whole thing?
It would put it this way. You see, my people like to rule others, but they don't like to be ruled.
Right.
So, if we take out the largest figure in society, the infighting will put a halt.
Okay, so there's not a clear successor there.
No.
I see. What is that? Is that... Presumably it's quite tricky to kill the matriarch of the Dark Elves, of Uva'Kheratal.
Indeed. But I have a plan. I will, meanwhile you are traveling here to Zonderdag, I will take out some prominent figure within the court, allowing you to take their place, in their disguise, of course.
You want us to infiltrate the court of the Dark Elves?
It would be the easiest way to kill her,
Alright.
before she's surrounded by her whole army.
And how long do you think we have to do that?
Well, she needs to form the whole army and march up, so a month or so.
But you need us, so you want us to take the place of several key figures within the Dark Elf.
It will allow us to walk into the Acquintance, the stronghold of the matron, and there dispatch of her.
What kind of hold again?
Acquintance.
Yeah.
A-G-A-T.
AK-80.
Ja, altså ligesom the crystal.
Oh, an agate. Yeah, okay. Agate hold. Okay. But are you going to start killing them now?
I will begin so, if this is the course.
You just to start take their place as soon as you've killed them?
Yes, so no, again, I'm not going to kill them outright right now and here. I need to plan for the...
Oh, right. So a bit of time to get into position.
Indeed.
Okay, well, I'll bring this in... Wait, Matt, before... What do you get out of this again? Somebody does
Well, a few things. For one thing, I am in the misfortunate situation, I am born male, which is not a good thing in the Underdark society. Another thing, I don't like the whole deal with the Witch Queen. She seems, shady at best. And this comes from Hadrab, so...
Right. I'd like to insight check to see if he's lying to me. Thankfully, I'm incredibly insightful.
And I love that in the shop it just sounds like is the connection okay? Can you hear me alright?
15?
He seems honest, truthful.
Okay.
Again, he's not spilling out everything about his life and so forth, but what he's telling you seems right.
So I'm not getting the sense that this might be some sort of elaborate trap for us, because obviously putting us into a situation where we'll talk about this afterwards. Okay, I say to Mary, okay, I'll bring this information to my team.
But how are you gonna go into Zondag? I need also to prepare for your arrival.
Right. Well,
Fuck is the Underdark?
It's on the ground.
I asked that.
We're here.
You know there's an entrance in Dornile down here.
Yes.
One near Frosty, which is located around Baumark and Vinia.
Do you have any suggestions? Dornile would be the easiest.
It will be the easiest to get inside without being discovered by your arrival. It can be quite dangerous due to the indigenous people there.
Right, but I guess if we're able to impersonate members of the sort of court of the Dark Elves, we'll also be able to make. I mean, that should be.
I
mean, that'll be an initial test of our ability to pretend to be Dark Elves.
That is true.
That right?
That is true. Completely.
Okay. Just double checking.
Yes. Anything else you need me to do before we depart here?
Well, how can I contact you? Is this the easiest, or should I send?
This was simply because a sending spell was quite limited in talk. So
I appreciate the face-to-face.
Likewise. But you can certainly send to me if you need some update on submission or anything like that.
Okay. How about we? Do you have access to your mirror where you are?
Yes, I am borrowing it from a companion who shares my view on Symmetry.
Okay, I'll contact you in, so we say 3 days. And then maybe we can do another face-to-face with the whole team. Coordinate, strategize.
At same time as now? The same time as now?
Well, what time is it where you are? Underdark time.
It's the middle of the day. It's the middle of the day for you as well.
Right. I don't know. Okay.
Again, if this is essentially the size of North and South America, or trying all this.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So,
watered down,
Okay. Well, I'll send to you, and we can coordinate.
That sounds good.
How we'll do that. Okay.
Well, take care.
Nice to see you. Bye. How do I end this? All right.
And you see the shopkeeper's like, there was a lot of talk about fruit.
He's my fruit guy.
Again, he's like, again, you are in a drow nation. These are known as the surface drows. So he doesn't. The fact that you're talking to a drow doesn't scare him off or anything.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm going to need a little bit of time to think about this. I might have to bring some other people just to have a little look at this. I felt like the connection was a bit off. Also, I think it's a sort of a bit cracked up there.
We both saw it work perfectly. You had a conversation.
I can't modify memory.
Well, what's his
that's
say?
a very good question. It's some kind of save.
I'm pretty sure he didn't succeed. What's your spell save?
Oh, it's 1,000,000.
Like 18, 19.
I've never played this game before. 18.
18, yeah, then he doesn't succeed.
Right. I tell him, alright, so I came in here, we had a pleasant talk. I browsed for a little bit, but I did not, under any circumstances, test the mirror, and I didn't speak to anyone in it. Okay?
Yeah, of course.
And also, you like me. We had a nice conversation, and in that you kind of, I'm charming. You like me. I just want you to think
it does disappear at some point, though.
Does it?
Yeah.
How long does modify?
I'm checking time.
Okay. Because isn't it? I think if you move up levels, it's how much time you can modify.
Yeah.
And how much of the memory. And if it's just an immediate, just happened.
Yeah, while the charm lasts, you can affect the target.
Yeah, up to say 7 days ago. Så det er bare hvor langt du kan gå tilbage.
Yeah, but the actual modification lasts until someone changes it or dispels it, maybe.
Remove curse.
Ja, det er
curse, yeah.
Remove curse and great restoration. Ja, fordi det er inden for de sidste 24 timer og noget der kun har taget 10 minutter. Du kan ikke fjerne
No, exactly. That's the point.
Yeah.
You can't disappear years from it.
At high levels, you can modify more. But I don't need a high level because it wasn't that long.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And a good day to you, sir.
Bye.
Yeah,
Again,
bye.
big smile.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, okay. Det er hvor lang tid tilbage, men ikke the actual thing. You can't just erase people's years.
No, probably not.
9th level.
Men det er hvor langt tilbage et memory du kan tage. Men the memory kan kun have taget
I'm your parents now.
Well, technically speaking, that could take 10 minutes to do.
You have all your normal memories, except your first memory is a guy saying, "I'm actually your dad."
Hey, little one.
No, but I guess theoretically you could, if it doesn't have to be one memory. You can change several smaller memories. You could go through kind of your early childhood. Because most people don't have like a long string, but like kind of little pieces of, and then just systematically erase their parents and exchange you in those memories. It'll be evil.
Or you could actually just modify memory that you had a conversation in which you like told them, "Oh, surprise! I'm your parent,"
and they believe you for some
I'm your
reason.
biological parent.
And they've been lying to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, about 2...
I mean, yeah, but I guess you could just have that conversation.
Yeah.
You don't have to modify their memory.
So don't you remember?
But yeah, about 2 days after this whole ordeal here, the rest of the group arrived back on the board dancer.
Oh, and we've prepared a feast.
Yeah, and you could see Blake is just completely haggard. Just again, what was it again? It was scurvy Blake.
We have vol au vents. They're nice, like little cream-filled puffs. Oh, nice.
Right.
Guys, some shark meat.
You don't have shark meat. That'd be wild.
I'll
That'll be a weird thing to serve.
I'll have a wool please.
Yeah.
I'll have a voulez-vous as well.
I'll have one of them doodle-doos.
That's iconic.
Again, and you exchanged the last bit of coin because you had to pay Captain Billy the Buccaneer. You paid him half, essentially, for sailing you out, and half when you arrived back.
Anyway, did you guys have a good time?
Blake almost died.
Yeah, sure.
I almost died.
But did you get what you needed?
Yes, you got this to your bow.
Wow!
It looks like a stick right now.
And Jay says, "Where's the staff?"
Oh well.
No staff.
Is it a bow staff?
Just a.
What is it?
David says, "No, the staff transformed into. It's a heavy crossbow."
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a cross. It's not a bow.
And again, when you load it up, you see just this beam of pure light instead of a bolt.
Yeah.
Stop waiting
Oh,
there.
sorry.
It's triggered it, please.
What happens? Can I try?
It shoots light.
And just shoots through, and again, it punches a hole in the cloud. Just.
Yeah.
Whoever gets that, no.
It's pretty sick.
That is sick.
Yeah, we should.
I take it away from him at this point.
Yeah, so it's pretty sick. We need to hand it over to Colton.
Yeah. I mean, we can't use any more magic items anyway.
No, we're all extremely powerful.
We're all geared up to the nines. But that's great. So everything's fine and good.
Yeah, what about you? Have you been maybe abusing the jacuzzi?
Yes.
He just looks like a prune.
Yeah, it was maybe went a little bit overboard.
A little turkey neck.
But no, it's a great addition. I think it's made a lot of sense.
What have you been doing?
Oh, just reading.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard from old what's his name, Malik.
The
dark elf guy who's sort of a friend, maybe.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a meeting with him tomorrow. I believe. Well, about assassinating the. Maybe we should just go into the.
Ooh.
Is it the war room?
It's been a long time since we've assassinated someone, guys.
Yeah, the commander in Delta Bay.
Yes.
I mean, we've assassinated a lot of people pretty overtly. I don't know if that.
Kind of assassination. Right. Okay. So yeah, you guys. I mean, we can talk about this tomorrow if you guys want to maybe have like a bit of downtime instead. Sit in the boat. Okay, cool.
I want to kill.
Fun.
Okay, well,
Just the old. Okay.
as I'm sure,
Davr's little scientist lights up.
It just says Aladin at this point.
yeah.
Prince Aladdin.
Shut up.
Well, as you guys, I'm sure you remember, Malik. He was the dark elf guy that we were friends. He kind of. Did we meet him in that volcano?
Yeah, you spared his life, and in return, he would work undercover for
Giant
you.
robot thing.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah.
Did we meet that guy in the volcano? Showed in.
Anyway, we made a sort of an alliance with. He's been working in Brockendale,
Yeah.
which is where the darker, the underdark elves hang out. And apparently he's been working on a plan to assassinate the matron Bethriana, who's apparently she's the big boss of the dark elves.
Alright.
So obviously taking her out would, according to Malik, cause enough chaos that a potential alliance between the Underdark Elves and the Karakan forces would be unlikely to happen, and obviously that would be good.
Yeah.
Whether it's worth our time, I mean, he seems like he seemed to me to indicate that he does need us to help him with it.
I mean, definitely, if we call off the head of the drow, I think perhaps it sounds like we pretty much cut the Witch Queen's forces in half. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I don't have the
cut
numbers.
it like mostly, because if you're saying that they're supposed to meet with Black Shield,
Yes.
one of us could go undercover as the matron Bethriana and kill him.
Oh, yeah.
That would be fun. Wouldn't it?
Persistence being weird.
Talk about that. Anyway, I guess that would still. It was if we assassinated Bethriana and took her place.
Yes.
But then the Dark Elves would still be organized. We'd have to then disorganize.
Yes, but we would, as Bethriana, tell those elves that Black Shield is trying to kill us, actually, by driving us out of the Underdark. And so make it like an ambush.
I mean, I guess you could potentially assassinate Bethriana and then make it look like it was a hobgoblin attack. Or sort of an hobgoblin attack. To create further discord. But but let's maybe kind of organize our goals here. Because I mean, one thing is obviously assassinating both leaders of the two forces. I mean, then we might as well put it on, well, okay, if we can kill them, we could probably, I mean, then let's just kill the Witch Queen and get it over with. But I'm not sure we can do that. I'm not sure where she is or what she's doing.
Which do
we know where she is?
You
I can't
suppose
Scry on the Witch Queen.
you suppose she is in Lanford leading her army. It's not reflected on the map, but the Briarwelds had
sort of
clashed. Yeah,
European-ish?
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
We think she's still there.
yeah, within Briarwelds somewhere.
Because they still haven't taken over Lanford.
They have begun the invasion of what's the nation's name again? Solstead.
Right. And we were in.
You were down in Runedale here. Gunwell.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And where was the siege that we averted was?
Delta Bay.
Delta Bay, yeah.
But with when we had this giant machine thing, where was that?
You sent the machine to Solstead towards the front line.
Right, but when we were fighting on it, there was a city. That was
that was also Delta Bay.
Was that Delta Bay?
Yeah.
My memory. Okay, fair enough. Okay. So maybe that's. So I think. I mean, if we could just. If we can kill her, and maybe make it look like
like an hobgoblin.
yeah,
And it's
a power grab maybe by the hobgoblins. That would be.
Could we somehow somehow make the hobgoblins believe, like in their core, almost as if they really truly remembered that there was some that make the drow remember.
I mean, short of doing that magically, no. But yeah, no. But I think maybe sort of let's not take too big of a bite out of this sandwich. I think being able to disrupt that alliance would be really for the forces of light, that would be a huge bonus. We're calling us we're the forces of light, right? Actually,
We're the Hounds of War.
yeah, but I mean, like, kind of all the people resisting this invasion.
I think we're
Forces of good.
forces of good. Forces still about
Goodish.
Good and neutral. So anyway, a meeting with I can contact him and we can meet up or sort of have a face-to-face
have a sort of Zoom session.
a Zoom sesh tomorrow if we feel like, but that might not be the thing for us to do. I mean, what's sort of the status with all the god weapons? That's all there.
The chosen weapons.
Is that there?
Weapons of the champions. They don't have a. They don't have a
What
term.
Do we remember what the? Because now we have the crossbow of light. So we should probably bring that to
Golgrim. Yeah.
Where's he?
He and Edinburgh headed towards the front line, as has
so he's far away.
as has what's his name again? Sir Virgil, Falsby, and Damrius.
We know.
Send it to him.
Could send it.
I can magically go anywhere. I can magically teleport.
Oh.
I was thinking.
Do we know where Rockendale is, like, in the Underdark? Like, if it's...
Roll a history check with disadvantage.
Oh, boo!
Yum, yum.
That's very bad.
11.
It's underground.
Maybe, but we could. I think if there's anywhere overground we could find a map of the Underdark, it's probably here. Right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that
we
would
could
make
maybe
sense.
get a map. We can also talk to Malik about it. Because it might be close, it might be far.
Just because I think it would be dumb for us to have the Sky Nomad here if we are traveling into the Underdark and further north.
The Sky we can go to.
Sky Nomad can
What?
go to the Underdark.
Yeah, right?
No.
Why not?
It's
a cave.
giant ship. Airship.
I mean, there's air in the cave. Alright, okay, I'm sorry.
There's stalactites and stalagmites.
There might be stalagmites.
What's the island called again?
Dawn Island.
Right. So there's one of the closest entrance to it is on Dawn Island. So we go through there, go to the Underdark, found Uva'Kheratal, and infiltrate this dark elf court.
Yes. And
We can always
And then-
send a message to our crew and send them wherever we're going.
they can come to us.
Yeah, but I mean also theoretically, if we can find out where
Yeah, Calgrim.
Calgrim is, I mean, we can go there today and be back tomorrow. In theory.
Yeah, you can
Just drop off the bow, hang out, camp there, then head back tomorrow. Could be me, could be all of us.
You're not going alone with that weapon. No.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
theoretically.
perhaps we should go deliver the bow first, and then I mean, if you stand in the front line, we just teleport.
Yeah, no, I mean, we could do it right now, and we can go back tomorrow and then speak to
You can scry where he is
Yeah.
first.
No, I could send to him and find out, and then he'll tell me, and I can scry. I think magically I'll be able to gather enough information about his whereabouts to successfully,
Let's
in a pretty
Let's
good
do
margin,
that.
teleport us.
let's do that then first, and then then tomorrow we meet with Malik and go to the Underdark.
Cool. Well,
Thank you.
I send to Calgrim.
Yeah.
Sending.
What do I ask?
Sending. Hello, Calgrim. Eos. You know, from the Hounds of War. Where are you? We have a present for you. Lots of love. Hounds of War. Shit.
I'm sorry.
Hounds War.
Yes. One minute. Shit. Okay. Ouch. Fuck.
Let's see here. Howdy.
Thanos. That's much better.
I'm that I don't know if that's yeah. I'm
You're literally God, so
3 miles north from Yalford. Yalford.
Jarl.
Yeah.
Hard to be more specific than that.
Okay.
I have a lot of words left still. That must do.
Okay, cool.
I mean, yes, you could also just, if we're being all spellcasters, you can just scry where it is, now let him know where it is, and then you can see the area. And
He could also scry on him from the beginning.
Yeah, but see now again.
Yeah, teleport
depending on
doesn't.
scry
Yeah, but
here.
teleport doesn't work in that just you've seen the location.
No, just give me 2 seconds. I said sending to third level. I was going to modify memories.
The corners of my mind.
And then, right. So scrying, you can scry on a person. Can you scry on a description of a location?
I don't think so.
You can teleport to a person, can't you?
Don't think so.
Scrying, you can see in here a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you.
But theoretically, wait just a second. This is finagly, isn't it? I mean, Christ, how powerful do you have to be to just go a place you want to go? Christ.
Yeah, it is because you target a creature, but you can see around 10 feet.
Right, so
of
yeah,
the
so then
target.
theoretically,
If you target an object, it must be able to fit inside a 10-foot cube and it can't be held or carried by an unwilling creature. The destination you choose must be known to you and it must be on the same plane of existence.
Yeah.
Well,
Familiarity with the
You
destination
you can choose a location you have seen before.
yeah, but I haven't seen
Yeah.
it before. But okay, here's an idea. If I scry on him,
Yes.
then I see him. I see his location. Is that location then known to me? Because I mean, I couldn't just say if I see where he is right now, and then see in 10 feet around him, that's a location. I don't know anything else about that around that location, but I know those 10 feet. So can I just teleport to that place? Because now I've seen that specific place where he is. Or does it have to be another thing where
I would say that
There is a
yeah, and
chance.
again it will be as viewed once then if you cast teleport.
Then we have
So okay,
a percentage of chances that it's a mishap, a similar area, off target, on target.
But I think it's the same as with my teleport via plants. If I see
yeah,
a tree
you need a
there, I
tree.
just
So
go
you will
there.
have a 25% chance to hit it on target.
off target is how bad?
Off target, let's see here.
20 miles.
Yeah.
No, wait, no, that's not true. Where is
Did you say 3 miles or 120 miles?
Distance off target is 1d10 times 1d10% of the distance of traveled.
Okay, here's an idea. What if I scry him twice? Then I see him more than once.
Here's another idea. Who has that Byron? That we have a big old Byron?
That will be me. Calibre says the one.
Calibre. You
Nicholas.
take this bow and fly it to Calibre.
Yes,
Do you trust
it
her
would
with this
take a
weapon?
long
Yeah,
time.
that's too long. No, there's a way to do this. Just a second. Just a second.
We have magic.
This has to be possible. This is a whole
And,
point of my class.
But if you want to up the odds, I
Captain
have to
Captain Riley, who's now
See,
chosen
yeah.
of Philaga, says, if I might interject,
Yeah.
And then
you are about to travel underground, right?
Yes.
I mean, you can't really use the airship. Then
Yes.
couldn't we simply fly after you take off?
We don't trust you.
Trust that crew.
Trust Riley. I trust Sheldon with my life.
I just feel like we're really
Happy.
I trust you.
And again, you hear like a duk, duk, as he hits his shelf, like likewise.
We also have Bomb,
Sheldon's a real ride on that one.
and Andian, and Soon, and Wilma, and Ziapi, and Calibre, you're still on the fence. I'm still on the fence.
Well, I
Try
understand.
to kill us.
Okay, wait a second. Do we have anything of Cargrim's?
Roll a pure luck check.
Oh, check.
Just roll a 1d20.
I know.
You know the airship
Yeah,
pretty well, right?
yeah.
So if there's a tree near Calgrim, I can transport via plant there.
Yeah,
There's no issue at all.
Yeah.
And you knowing the airship.
If there's a tree near.
Yeah, but then you can teleport back to the airship, which you know intimately well.
Okay, just a second. I got an 18.
18.
We do have his crossbow. To be fair, obviously he's never.
Yeah.
It's not really associated with the location that he's at.
Okay, I would say with your intelligence and access to spells and spells you've heard of, yeah, you probably would have taken a small trinket or something like he wouldn't miss. So just in case, essentially.
That's giving me too much credit. Sorry, dude.
But again, how much intelligence does your character have?
I mean, it's 20 technically.
Yeah.
But we've never done that. That's something I will start doing.
Yeah.
We'll start stealing. I can start stealing stuff for you.
Yeah, again, that's also why I'm asking you to roll the luck check to see if you had.
I know. But I'm sort of doing that. But maybe Neris' plan is better.
Scry for a tree and then.
But then you have to scry.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that?
And he has to be within 10 feet of a tree. That is large enough for you to travel.
Right. But what's the terrain up there? Is it?
You could also. Technically, you could also do it on Edward, who's like 50 feet tall. So 10 feet around that thing could also be quite a large area.
And we know that they're together.
Yeah.
But okay, but I've been on Edinburgh, I've been inside of Edinburgh, I've hung out. Can I just teleport to Edinburgh then?
Oh, I thought.
Edinburgh would be more creature than object at this point.
You
But
can
you
describe
can be
him
inside
as.
of him.
How about you just look at his clothes? That's an object. We've seen his clothes. That's an object.
Isn't it? But I had to have something of his. Something associated with the location. It was already finagly. I say, why not scry on him? And I mean, if he's 3 miles from Yarrow Fort, it's not unlikely that he would be. Also, I could tell him to go near a tree.
Mm-hmm.
I cast sending.
Yeah.
Hey. Whatever your name.
Go to a fucking tree.
Cargo. We have your crossbow. There is it? No.
Yes, you did.
Okay, whatever. We would like to bring it to you. Go to a nearby tree and stay there. For now. Please. If possible.
My crossbow? Question mark?
That's 2 words.
Not if it says question mark.
That's the 2 words.
I'll go to a tree. How big does it need to be?
Big enough to fit us through.
Yeah, how big does it need to be?
Yeah, the trunk needs to be large enough for the large.
That was a 1 more setting half. I can't set it again. The big 5 feet across, I think. Yeah. I mean, we need it to be 5 feet in diameter, but the biggest one you can find. Don't answer before you're there.
Again, like half an hour passes.
Oh God!
And then it's like, I found one that is big enough now. I'll be win.
Okay.
So I scry.
Yeah.
With mine and lie.
So he needs to roll a wisdom save.
True. I mean, if he chooses to resist it.
I don't think he has to. I don't think he's like have a chance to resist or not.
No, but I mean,
It's one of those things.
Well, if a target knows you're casting the spell, I would say he knows at this point. So
You're gonna scry now.
yeah. So he willingly fails, and you see him and this massive oak tree.
All right. Well then, having seen the tree,
Wait. Just wait a second. I take. Are we still in the war room?
Yeah.
I take one of the quills.
Yeah.
From the war room, put it in my. So it's much easier to get back because I have a surgery up. You know.
well
You
then,
can also start to make a teleportation circle on.
Oh boy, that's the time. That'll take a year.
A year where you have to cast the spell each day.
Fuck me. No, thank you. Oh, go ahead.
well then, we'll go to the tree that we planted.
Yeah, the mast.
I'm still standing.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I cast transport via plant. And then for 6 seconds we can enter the tree.
Let's go!
I smashed Aurora's food out of my hand. Let's go!
What the
Bula balls go everywhere. We bring them.
And then we come out on the other side. Who brought the crossbow map?
Oh no!
She Selby's like, hell yeah.
The shot is also slow. The Shelby fire? That's weird.
Slower than light travel.
But yeah, you arrive at this forest. You can see it has been recently forested, essentially, to make room for the armies that have gathered here. And you see Calvin. And again, it's probably been a couple of days since his last taken a bath. I'll have had the luxury to do so.
Ooh, you Calvin!
Mister, I've been in a jacuzzi for a week.
He has no smell.
Well, that's a bit far quicker than I anticipated, but...
Yep.
We're magic!
Ta-da.
Magic. Ta.
It also took us longer to come up with the plan than to execute it.
So, you had a crossbow, or...
Right, so you know that whole thing about you being chosen by a god?
Apparently, yeah, by Myra.
Well, okay, so anyway, associated with you, there's like magic weapons. We all get one. Ching!
Oh, the hell.
I think that's my weapon, right?
Yeah, Vegan is essentially a blade.
Yeah. Everyone has one.
Captain Riley is a champion, but doesn't have retrieved a weapon yet.
Captain Riley is a champion?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That happened. That happened when you weren't there.
Okay, thank God.
So,
I feel like I remember them. Anyway, this is yours.
Congratulations.
Make us proud. Use it for good.
And he's like,
Wisely.
I'm actually used to fight unarmed, so that's a bit weird.
Take it up with Myra.
And I have to use it, you say?
No, didn't say that.
Don't have to, but you could.
Hey,
Wait.
Calgrim, I think maybe do a little quick commune with. You should have that spelled out.
Oh,
I don't know if it gives it that.
You mean I need to attune to it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Is that what we call it?
Maybe it changes its shape because it was swords, then it was.
Maybe it turns
maybe
into
it was
sort
a
of
crossbow because you
knuckles
used a
or
crossbow.
something.
Ah, that'd be cool.
It's a whale. Mace.
Did you say a whale?
Whale can be whales.
In the wrong hands.
Use this way for good.
Not again.
Anyway, I think in my experience, you really have to sort of get into it.
I will try, and again he swings it over his shoulders. And massive heavy crossbow.
Good way of doing it. Everything okay here? I'm already casting it.
Well, to be frankly, right now we are holding that bay. I don't know for how long. It's been a bit stressful since the demons started to appear out of the forest.
Everyone
Wait,
wow.
Demons?
Demons! Wow! Well,
We know those
Yes.
intimately.
do you need help? Is there anything we can do right now that would really help you out?
I could use someone to cast prestidigitation on me so I don't have to take a bath. And again, he's just clean.
Nice. I do it for the other. Are there anyone else around? Is anyone else around?
Yeah, there's a whole army, so...
But like anything kind of. I mean, we have a powerful. If there's anything.
No.
Like you need food, for example. You okay with supplies?
For now, yeah.
We will be, of course, aiding you in this war somehow. We cannot disclose our plans, but we've got something
Well,
else.
that's totally fine. Well,
You need anything disintegrated?
no.
Do you need anything stabbed?
No, but you could probably talk to a couple of mages so we have some, like, sending arrangement. If we need to send a message to you.
Well, we'll be going deep.
I guess maybe getting you. Well, you know this tree now, so you can. But maybe getting an object from here so we can teleport back in case something I pick up a stone.
Yeah.
My bag.
Again, you see the count asking some of you like, I actually realized that all the powerful mages all pick up stones. I don't get it.
I'm fine. Pick a leaf.
That's better.
Yeah, maybe I should make a list of kind of places that we could teleport to.
Isn't a leaf gonna just,
Not in the bag of holding, maybe. Not if I preserve it very carefully.
you entered that sentence so strongly.
Oh boy, maybe.
Well, we can go to Yalford.
3 miles north of Yalford.
Yes. We've also been in Broomdale, haven't we? In Delta Bay.
And then I also have something from 3 miles outside of Yalford.
North of Yalford.
3 miles outside of Yalford. I can't believe that when he asks.
Oh, okay. Okay, just again, really anything. If anything comes to mind, right now is the time to kind of do it. Just really anything we have with the war effort because we have.
I got
this. You got it.
You got this.
You got this.
Good.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Disintegrate the tree.
The tree.
Disintegrate a guy. No.
That's good. I actually hate that
They wanted
game.
us to talk to some of the local.
Just one of the mages capable of sending, so
Yeah.
like we have means of communicating.
These are your pages.
Okay, I go over to one. Hi.
I follow.
Hey, sir.
Oh boy. Cargrim wanted me to just have a quick face-to-face. So if we ever want to contact us,
Yes.
I guess I'll go through you instead of just contacting Cargrim directly from now on.
This wizard is wearing a red robe and a pointy blue head with stars, apparently.
I cast animate objects and a bunch of fucking brooms.
Oh,
Go
no,
full
sir.
stage on his ass.
That's. You really shouldn't have.
They'll fight for you. When you need it most.
And my broom.
Okay, that's just so we're clear. What's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan? Your name's Brian. Your name's just Brian? What's your last name?
Westwind.
Ryan Westman? Yeah.
What?
Alright,
What?
Brian Westwind. I wouldn't remember that, but that's okay.
But I remember your name.
E.S. Munby, obviously.
Yes,
Yeah.
Aurora Monday.
Which
Twins.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah. Awkward conversation. Alright, well, we're getting out of here.
Don't let the fact that they are two different colors of tiefling fool it.
No.
No, we're both dark red.
Yeah. And
Two different types of tiefling.
But that doesn't
It's just
correspond directly to color. That's insane.
That's
racist.
No. Okay, but you are two different types of tieflings, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
We're
I
fraternal
am female,
twins,
he is
obviously.
male.
No. Like you are.
Yeah, but because they have different. They have.
Yeah, our dad was of the type that Aurora is, and our mum was of the type that I am, but we're still twins. And we have the same red skin color.
Oh, cute.
I don't know what this is.
Showing our hands, you idiot.
Well,
See?
it was
That
good.
doesn't
Good meeting you, sirs.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm the crazy one. Alright, everyone done everything they need to do here?
Yes, let's
Alright,
go.
okay, everybody's happy. Alright, okay, everybody.
Think of a place you feel like home.
I go
And
to the ship.
yeah.
Where I go to the place where I think the airship is.
A little to the left, and the scrollies are like, wait a minute, whoa!
And yeah, and you have associated object, I guess. So 100%.
Also, I feel like I know it intimately.
No, again, it's because very familiar is still not 100%, but when you have an associated
I
object,
brought
it's
a
one.
plate or a fork. What is this?
You take a quill.
Roll on.
A quill.
A quill, right?
Yeah, so 100% chance
Yep.
of success. Thanks for listening. The intro music was by Philip Fisher, whereas the outro music was by Martin Kerr. The other pieces which are mentioned in the description down below were by Kevin MacLeod. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we hope to see you again in Doraken.